Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys, the MLB main slate video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. And if you're returning and you forgot to hit that subscribe button, that like button, the bell icon, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that on your way out. I already released my MLB early slate video, so if you're depends on what time you're watching this. If you're in time to get in a lineup for that early slate, go check out my early slate video, guys. Hopefully, you guys got that bread today. I took my first ever L on opening day. I went too heavy on the night games, and it bit me right in the old prison pocket. So, hopefully, you guys did better than me. But the good thing is, I played NBA and I played NHL and smashed on those. So, save my night with the other sports. That's what we do in the DFS club, man. That's why we play every single sport. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the show, guys. All right, so before we get into it, guys, we got to pay the bills. We got to keep the lights on around here. We got to shout out the DFS Club. This is where you go to get my lineups, my ownership, projections, top stacks. You got two providers in one, DFS Space, my brother from another mother, myself, Skywalker DFS. And like I said, you get every single sport. You get NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC. Big UFC card this weekend. I'm going to drop my video tonight. WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, guys. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. If you're watching my video, if you can do that, that'd be great. And then pick your plans, guys. We're the cheapest in the business. And every single plan, you get all access. The only difference is the pricing. The more you pay up, the more you save. Other than that, you get everything. You get the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. We cover prize picks. I know everybody loves prize picks right now. Sports wagering's huge in here, just blown up. There goes my voice. But Draftkings, Fanduel, you name it, we got it, guys. Ownership, projections, top stacks. You get my lineups. Members only podcast 1 hour before lock, guys. Don't miss out. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join the winning team, guys. DFSclub.com. All right, so let's get into it. First, we'll look at the projection, weather, and all that good stuff. So first up, we got the Mets at Washington. Possible light rain here, so keep our eyes, ears, and everything open for this weather news. 5.3 implied total for the Mets, 4 for Washington. We got winds blowing out to center field at 7 miles an hour. Not too cold, though, 58 degrees, so I mean, it could be a good hitters game here as long as the rain stays away. You got Max Scherzer at 10-2 going up against Josiah Gray at 7.6K. Next up, we got Texas at Toronto, guys. 4 implied for Texas. Toronto 5.2. You got John Gray on the mound for Texas coming over from Colorado. Not in a bad spot either. And then Jose Barrios 8.9K for Toronto. Next up, we got the Reds at Atlanta. Overcast, 52 degrees. Winds are gusting out to left center field, 13 miles an hour. Great hitting weather, man. 3.7 applied for Cincinnati, 5 for Atlanta. We got Reaver San Martin, whoever the hell that is, going up against Charlie Morton. Then we got Houston at Anaheim. Houston 4.9 applied total. Anaheim 4.9. So even. 86 degrees on tap, clear day. It's been hot here on the West Coast. We got Jake Odorizzi going up versus Reed Detmers. And last but not least, San Diego versus Arizona. Dome's going to be open or closed. I have no idea. It's going to be 90 degrees. No wind, pretty much. We got 5 for San Diego, 4.2 for Arizona. Sean Manaea going up against Machine Gun Merrill freaking Kelly, guys. So, yeah, just a little 5-game main slate. We got 5 games on the early slate, so they kind of just broke it up for us. So, we got all-day baseball once again, guys. So, let's bring up Draft Dashboard. This is the sponsor of the show. $1 will make you holla, guys. $1 for 30 days. If you want to try it out, click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. This is not just an optimizer. It's also one of the best research tools out there. Instead of searching for 10 different websites, you got it all right here in front of you. I use it for all my research, for all my videos. I don't use optimizers. I hand build my lines. I play 3 lineups. I put my 3 lineups against everybody else's 150. Because what fun is that, man? I want to create my own lineups and may the best man win. But if you do use optimizers, here you go. You can optimize up to 150 lineups, export it right over to your Draftkings, man. We got the player trend, sleepers and studs, the position optimizer, and the MLB cheat sheet. Because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value, home run calls too, guys. And make sure you guys stay tuned because at the end of the show, y'all know what time it is. It's time we'll be doing Schroeders Picks, where Schroeder, my cat, will give us his 3 home run calls. Last night, he went 1 for 3. Well, 1 for 4. He threw in that bonus one. But I warned him, don't pick Mike Trout. It was a bad matchup. So just click on the link in the description below. Try it out for $1, guys. Cancel at any freaking time. All right, so let's start off with pitching. We don't have, I guess we have maybe ace and a half maybe, but let's lead it off here with Sean Manaea. Coming over from Oakland, 9.4K, kind of pricey, but as we saw last night, man, these teams they're not awake yet. They're not scoring runs. They're not hitting the ball. Sean Manaea was pretty good with Oakland. Overall, Diamondbacks are only hitting 207 against them. Not bad for 9.4. You got Charlie Morton at 8.4K going up against Cincinnati. He's all right. I don't like the price tag. He's $600 more on FanDuel. 10, 12, 10 in his last 3. Reds still scare me a little bit. The Reds can still put some runs up. So you already saw what that starting pitcher did today with Atlanta. Got everybody right in the old prison pocket. So hopefully the pitching gets better because that offense is dangerous. Then we got Max Scherzer, 10.2K. Hopefully he can make it through the game without getting hurt. I swear, every time I played this guy last season, he got hurt. Every freaking time. It never failed. Going up against Washington. Washington is dangerous. Let's see. Revenge game too, right? So 10-2, what is he? $800 more on FanDuel. Again, I hate paying this much for a pitcher unless I know they're going to go 6+. On FanDuel, you get that quality start bonus too. But beginning of the season, short spring training, so they aren't completely stretched out yet. So I don't think I'll go Scherzer here just because of the price tag. If I knew Scherzer was going to go 6+ innings, I absolutely would. But I don't know. Because batting, everybody's priced up right now. I'm going to give you a heads up. Everybody's priced up. We're not getting a price break. That was just opening day. That was it. Then we got Jose Barrios, 8.9K. Dare I say too much? It is against Texas, though. Texas's offense is terrible. You guys already know that. So Barrios is in play. Then I like these cheap guys, too, like Merrill Machine Gun Kelly at only 6.2K. No Tatis in the San Diego lineup. He is a righty, so you're going to worry about Machado. And look at his history against San Diego. He owns them, man. 24, 22, 6, 30, and a 20. So 4 out of his last 5 against San Diego, nothing less than a 20 burger. So I do like Machine Gun Merrill Kelly at 6.2. You probably get him at low ownership. And John Gray. Y'all remember when he wasn't pitching in Coors Field, he was really good. He was striking people out. He was shutting people down. However, it is against Toronto. Toronto's a pretty good hitting team, but last time he faced him, he got 30 DraftKings points. 30. So GPP plays, man, if you want to just stack these 2 pitchers right here and avoid paying up, like I wouldn't blame you at all. That's a good GPP start right there with pitching. Cash games, I'd probably say Scherzer, Charlie Morton probably be the safest ones. Let's go to catcher. And catchers, again, it's I shoot this the night before, well, the morning before. It's 2:30 in the morning, but no guarantee these catchers are going to start. We got Mitch Garver, 4.4K. I mean, not bad. It is a righty. He does better against righties. OPS is 984. Going up against Barrios, don't mind that. Tyler Stevenson for Cincinnati, he's only 3.3, and he'd only bat second in the order. So, I mean, for a guy that bats second, It is against Morton. Righties, lefties, it really doesn't matter with him. He hits them both equally good. Don't mind that. Travis D. Armand, 4K even. He's either, make or break it, but he does crush lefties. This is what I like to see here. Atlanta should be a good stack tomorrow. 866 OPS versus lefties. So, yeah, I do like Travis D. Armand at 4K. Otherwise, you can just punt. You can always punt at catcher. Like James McCann was popular today. If Jorge Alfaro does play, he didn't play today. If he does play, I don't mind it. It's just he crushes lefties. Righties, OPS versus righties is only 575 versus lefties it's 723. So, I mean, look at the starters. See who's going to start at catcher. You can always punt at catcher. I do most of the time. Not all the time, just most of the time. All right, let's go to first base. We got Shohei Ohtani, a.k.a. Babe Ruth, 6.3K. We already know. If you don't know, you know. He's a good pitcher and a great hitter. OPS versus righties, 957. Going up against Odorizzi, he's 0 for 4 against him lifetime, but that's only 4 plate appearances. I'm not worried there. So for 6.3K, I do like him. He's $2,000 cheaper on FanDuel. We got Matt Olson, 5.5K. Didn't do that great opening day, but he had a great spring training, man. Going up against Sam Martin, 9 OPS versus lefties is 961. We all know Matt Olson. He's all or nothing. He's either going to get you a home run or bust at this price point. But yeah, I do like him. Let's see here. Joey Votto, I like, but I'm not paying 5.4 for Joey Votto. Walsh is okay, but I'm not going to pay 5.2. Gurriel's 5.1. It's just like, come on now. Escobar's 4.8. Nah. Vladimir Guerrero at 5.9. I mean, it's a good pivot from Shohei Ohtani, but I'd rather get the Shohei Ohtani. He's $1,400 cheaper on FanDuel. 1 for 3 lifetime against Gray. But he crushes righties a little bit better than lefties. But yeah, if Vlad can get you there, he just spring training didn't look good. Pete Alonso, if he plays, he should be good to go. I don't know if he left. I think there was a Q tag next to his name, but I don't know if he left last game or what. But at 5.3K, he's perfect against Gray. He's 2 for 2 lifetime, a single and a double. So Pete Alonso, we all know the home run king, the home run champion at the All-Star game break anyway. 5.3K is not bad for a guy that's got nothing but power in his bat. You got Seth Beer at 4.7K coming off a 21 DraftKings day. He had a home run. It's just a GPP play. Do I think he's too expensive? Absolutely. But OPS versus lefties is 1.100 versus righties 1.750. So he does hit righties a little better, but you want to take another stab, and baseball is a very streaky sport. You can take a shot at Seth Beer. He's got a cool last name, man. What can I say? Eric Hosmer looks all right at 3.9K for some salary relief. He does bat fourth. He's 9 for 26 lifetime against Kelly. 346 average, a homer, 2 doubles, and 6 singles. OPS versus righties is 740. So Hosmer's not bad for some salary relief at 3.9K. He's $1,500 cheaper on FanDuel. Let's go to second base. All right, so Altuve's 5.7. I'll pass there. Marcus Semion's 5.6. Nah. Albies is 5.3. We'll see if he leads off. If he does, I like it because he crushes lefties, man. Atlanta should put up a lot of runs against this pitcher. I've never even heard of this guy. OPS versus lefties is 918. So I do love Albies at 5.3. Part of that Atlanta stack. Ketel Marte is 5.2. Against Manaea, he's faced him 14 times, which kind of surprised me because they were in different leagues. 3 singles, 2 doubles, batting 357 lifetime, but he crushes lefties. Look at that OPS versus lefties. 1.204. Ketel Marte at 5.2 looks interesting. And then Robinson Cano, pure punt play, 2.4K. Hey, he got 12 fantasy points this last game. He batted 5th. So, yeah, why not, man? Old-ass Robinson Cano is in play at 2.4. Let's go to third base. We got Alex Bregman, 4.9K. Not a bad start, right? He's already looking better than he did last year. Last year was a disaster. He got 19 DraftKings points last game. Looking to do the same against Detmers, against LA, man. Houston looks good again. Just stack the studs with Houston, and I think you should be good to go. Let's see. Next up, Austin Riley. So this is one that Schroeder got right with his home run calls. He got 22 DraftKings points. He should light this pitcher up, even though he does a lot better against right-handed pitching. This pitcher is a lefty. I still like Austin Riley at 5K, man. This guy's good. A lot of power. Anthony Rendon threw up a goose egg tonight, but 4.5K is still kind of too cheap for him. Going up against Odorizzi, he does hit righties better, so Rendon, it's just a price point for me. Mike Moustauskas, definitely a price point for me here. He's only 2.9K. That really sticks out to me. 2 for 6 lifetime against Morton, and he does have a homer against him. So he cannot hit lefties to save his life. Thank goodness Morton is a righty. So I do like the mouse, Moustauskas, at 2.9. He's $400 cheaper on FanDuel. Then we got Matt Chapman, 4.3K. Kind of too cheap for him. Going up against Gray, he has a single off him in 2 plate appearances. So it's just a price point thing for me. I know Chapman's got power in his bat, just like Olsen. So third base is a lot better this late than it was last late. Let's go to shortstop. Let's see if this looks any better. You got Bo Bichette at 6K. Toronto just priced up so much, man. So much. I don't know, man. Bo Bichette hits lefties like there's no tomorrow. Righties, I don't know. Toronto is at home, but if you're going to stack Toronto, you better be stacking those 2 cheap pitchers because you're going to pay the price. 6K is a lot. $1,800 cheaper on FanDuel. Francisco Lindor at 4.8K is fine. He's priced about right. Only one at bat against Gray lifetime. Does hit righties better than lefties. So, yeah, 4.8K. He's got some power in his bat. He's got some speed. He'll steal bases. He'll do everything. And then how about Han Seong Kim, the KBO legend, man? I played him today, and I'm glad I did because he's cheap. He's 2.7K. He had 11 DraftKings points. So in that 2K range, you'll take that all day. Going up against Machine Gun Kelly, man. One of the few Padres that I like today. If he plays, sometimes he don't play, so be careful. Always check your lineups. They always put their lineups early. It's not like NBA, thank God, because NBA ages me like 10 years after every season, and we're still not done with this season yet. So let's go to outfield, man. I'll get back to the NBA videos once the playoffs hit because night before at this time of the year, you don't know who's going to play. I don't want to waste nobody's time. We got Juan Soto, 6.2K. Again, you're going to go him or Shohei. I'd probably go Shohei. But coming off a home run, yeah, he did get one. Juan Soto, OPS versus righties, 1.075. It is against Scherzer, though, so just be careful there. But Juan Soto is pretty much matchup proof, man. This kid is definitely the future of this league. You got Mike Trout. I like him better here. So Mike Trout, I like at 6.1K. Against Odorizzi, he's 5 for 13. No home runs against him, though. Kind of concerning because at 6K, you need probably about 20 or more DraftKings points to pay that shit off. 4 singles and a double against him, but he crushes righties. Don't play Mike Trout against lefties. Play him against righties. Sterling Marte is fine. 5.8K is a little steep, but leads off normally. But you see what I mean? Like these guys are priced up. 5.8K. My God. $2,200 cheaper on FanDuel. Jordan Alvarez, 5.2K. Houston's a little too cheap, I think, with some of these guys. Jordan Alvarez, I believe, got a hold of one today. He's 1 for 3 against Detmers with a single, and he crushes left-handed pitching. So I like Jordan Alvarez for that Houston stack. Let's see. Trent Grisham, 4.3K. He's got a pretty good history against Machine Gun Kelly. You notice no home runs with these guys, right? Three singles and a double, 4 for 12, batting .333. So 4.3. I mean, it's not bad. He should be a little cheaper, but he's a leadoff hitter. That's always a plus. He always gets, leadoff hitters gets more at bats. Fat Cole Calhoun, if he plays, just a one-off here, 3 for 7 against Barrios, and he's got power in his back, and he crushes righties. Don't mind Fat Cole there. I think that's it. So yeah, that's it. So we went through the watch players. Now it is time for your favorite part of the video and mine. It's time for none other than Schroeders Picks. Schroeders are over there pretending like he's sleeping, but he's going to wake his ass up because it's time for his show. It's time for Schroeders Picks. So my cat Schroeder is going to give us 3 home run calls. His third home run call is going to be who he thinks is going to get 2 home runs. Let me grab this little rascal here. All right. It's time for Schroeder's Picks. You want to stretch? Woo, look at that stretch. How you doing, buddy? Well, I was just taking a little cat nap. No pun intended. That's all right, man. All right, Schroeder. So, who you got today? You were 1 for 3 yesterday. We're looking to go 3 for 3 today. Look at him. He's already checking out the players. Look at him. He's dialed in. He's dialed in tonight, boys. All right, Schroeder. So, who do you got for your first home run call? Who's going to get the first one? Who do you got? Yeah. Oh, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. He's taking the easy route. But you know what? It's the beginning of the season. I don't blame him. Schroeder's first pick is none other than Shohei Ohtani. All right, Schroeder. Who's your second home run call? Who do you think's going to get one? Who's your second home run call? Who do you got? Yeah? Okay. All right, that's a little contrarian. I like that one. Schroeder's second home run call is going to be none other than Yordan Alvarez. All right. All right, so you got Yordan Alvarez. You got Shohei Ohtani. Now, Schroeder, here's where we need you. Try and put your bias aside. His favorite player in the whole wide world is Mike Trout, for obvious reasons. If there's a player named Salmon on here, Mike Trout would no longer be his favorite player. It would be Salmon. Schroeder, who's going to get us 2 home runs? Who's going to break the slate and win us all this bread on this slate? Who do you got? Take a look. Okay. Really? How did I know that? How did I know that? Do I know this kid or what? Him and I have been doing this now for like 5 years. So I pretty much, already can kind of tell where he's going to go. So Schroeder says his third home run pick. He's going to get us 2 home runs. He says it's Mike Trout. Of course he says it's Mike Trout. But that's it. Those are Schroeder's picks. So best home run caller on YouTube. Better than anybody. Right here. Schroeder Skywalker. So guys, before you go, don't forget, come join the family, dfsclub.com. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join the family, man. We're the cheapest in the industry. Come join the winning team. We got over 400 members, and we play everything, every single sport, prize picks, sports wagering, you name it, we do it. And check out Draft Dashboard. It's only $1 for 30 days. Schroeder, we ready to take them out? I'm Gabriel Skywalker. This is Schroeder Skywalker. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder and I are out. We'll see you in the next one, guys.